the biggest thing that's tough when you're young is reconciling two things. Reconciling why you see it so clearly and not just saying we're young, and two, understanding what happens over time. What up, vlog? Finally back in New York. Haven't been here in 4 weeks, it feels like. Some more renovations at Hudson Yards. And full day of meetings. Good to be back in NYC. Gloomy as shit, but let's get into it. You guys can come in. This is a secret wine meeting. You too, bro.
How you doing, man?
I'm really, really well.
What's up, man? Mike Rabel.
Brother Mike.
Did you play during the time that it was in the game?
No,
Did you ever play in the Olympics?
1904, 1908.
Oh, seriously? That's
that long ago, yeah. Lacrosse is, there's good stories to tell about lacrosse. It's the oldest game in North America, played by the indigenous Native American people.
No, I know. I've seen like picture, like every time I think about like how, like, yeah, 100%.
That's what gets us really excited is the storytelling.
Well, that's the best. I mean, I'm obsessed with that shit.
That's right.
And did you play in the World Games in your career?
Yeah.
It's third time coming up.
This is my third time coming.
And how has America done?
Well, yeah. We've won one and we lost one. We beat Canada my first time around, lost Canada second time around.
And those have been the only two?
U.S., Canada that I've played in. No, the World Games have stretched back to probably like the early 70s.
Early 70s.
So U.S. typically dominates, but as the sport's grown. In 99, there were 9 countries sanctioned to play. Now there are over 60. And in the 2014 games, 4 years before this, they USOC and IOC were there because we hit all of the check boxes that were required to submit an application to be an Olympic sport. And a lot of that's around like global participation. And they're going to create, actually, we think, some new rules around the sport to make it kind of gender agnostic, which is important for the Olympics. They're going to probably make it like kind of a global language and way of rules, as you call it, like a shot clock, scrap some of the nuances. Anyway, we're moving in the direction of where we think the sport will go at the Olympics because it's just such a big opportunity. It really opens up the game globally.
So the stage is set for 2028
in LA.
In LA for lacrosse to be played there. And that's what they're all working on.
The World Games to be hosted in LA?
No, it's just the Olympics.
The Olympics.
So lacrosse will be in the Olympics, yeah.
In 2028.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a North Star of sorts. It's a fun year to put out there of like what happens between right this second and 2028, regardless of like, look, I think the Olympics equity is diluting at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
So like, but I think it's still a good arbitrary number to play within, right?
Yeah, so we talk at a macro level.
I think the Olympic ratings on this one coming up are going to be a disaster.
From viewership?
Yes.
Yeah. Huh. Just because linear or?
Because I don't think anybody gives a fuck. Do you give a fuck?
I love you.
God damn it. Yes.
My favorite.
That's the best thing that ever happened. Respect. That was the worst moment of my career. The worst moment of my career. When I'm walking the floor, it's good to get the grandness of like what's going on with it, you know? Like how many different people, you know? Hey man, how are you?
You following me?
No, I'm just kind of like walking the floor a little bit. What's up, Zang? Hey, Joku. Hey, how are you? What up, Bloom? Find some crypto. How you doing, bro?
It's good to see you, man. I haven't seen. I feel like we've talked, and I haven't seen you in so long. This is my business partner.
I know him.
My brother, Xander.
Hey, man, how are you?
I met you with.
Yeah, I remember.
When did you watch Garyvee?
A couple years.
He showed me you, so he watched you
Thanks, brother.
3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that.
It's awesome. It's awesome. The biggest thing that's tough when you're young is reconciling two things. Reconciling why you see it so clearly and not just saying we're young. And two, understanding what happens over time. What gets commoditized. Your knowledge gets commoditized. More people will know. People are starting to understand. Like when Garyvee on the back of not Entrepreneur magazine or the Planet of the Apps show I did that nobody watched, but on the back of Instagram and thank you, Instagram and YouTube, you know, like yeah, like that stuff is everything. It's trading culture. The thing that you guys have to decide as a partnership is this is the best advice. The two of you need to start getting unbelievably real with each other about how you care about the next 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, and 12 years, because that's the only thing that matters. Both of you are holding certain things back, as you should. It's human nature.
Not me.
But no. You know what subconscious bias is?
Yeah.
That's what we all do. We all
I'm kind of nuts though.
respect, but no humans. Me too. But guess what?
Yeah.
But there's still other stuff, and it's about anticipation. What happens if you fall in love with a crazy person? What happens if your mother gets sick? Like I'm talking everything, not like how good you want to feel transparently. Like I want to screw him. Most people don't want to screw people.
No, I know what you mean. Really delve into the nooks and crannies.
Of course.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
It's
Seriously.
really good to see you, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, let me take a picture. Oh, actually,
Jake, we can look at it.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is the advantage you have. My daughter watches this shit. I gotta get something good. See you guys. See you vlog. Good day. Friday. See ya. Bye.